Hey, what's up guys, it's SpeedygoneCuber here, and today in this video I'm going to give you guys some tips for doing better in cubing competitions. So isn't it annoying when all your solves at home are way faster than they are in competition, and you want to get your competition times back to how they are at home? Well, I'm here to help. So now we'll get into preparation. So my first tip for preparation is pretending you're at a competition when you're at home. So when you're at home, you could have a cube cover, you could have a stack mat, and actually be creative by setting up like how it would be at a competition. You could get your friend to, let's say, be the judge, and you'll actually be creative by feeling like you are actually at a competition. Then when you actually do go to a competition, you'll feel extremely used to it. So now we'll get into our next tip, which is don't learn any algorithms too close for a competition. So why am I saying this? You wanna do the best you can do, and I personally agree with you. So if you learn too many algorithms too close to a competition, when you actually do get those cases in the competition, you're likely to mess up in them. Well, that's what's likely to happen. So you don't want to mess up in the algorithm, so instead just practice often, and then that's how you'll be good. So now when you arrive at the competition and you're likely to feel a little bit nervous, don't be worried by watching the fast people solve. They've been doing it for many years, so you're not going to compare your times with the fast people. Don't worry, just try to get times which are good for yourself. Don't worry about anyone else and if anyone else is faster than you. So just think about trying to do well for yourself, not compare your times with anybody else. So my next tip is socializing with other cubers. Now this is a great tip. Most people would think that this is just a general competition tip, but it's not. It's actually a tip that can make you do better, because socializing with other cubers can make you guys really happy when you're at the competition. And being happy can make you do better. Being happy equals better times. So definitely you need to be happy when you're solving. So definitely socialize with other cubers. Now we'll get into the section which is when you are solving. So when you're solving, don't look at anything else but your cube. So I'm guessing if Felix is sitting next to you, you'll probably want to look at Felix, or maybe you'll want to look at the timer. If there's something, a world record is being broken in the background, or anything that's distracting, don't look at it, just look at your cube, because otherwise it's going to be too distracting and it can ruin your solve. And my next tip is when you're solving is don't calculate. Don't calculate your times. So let's say you get two very, very bad solves. You're probably going to be calculating about which solves you need to get through to the next round to get a very good average. But don't think about your next three solves. Just do the solve, because otherwise you're going to be put on too much pressure. You're going to get really nervous. Your hands are going to be shaking and etc. So just don't calculate anything. Just feel relaxed and do your solves. And now my next tip is don't give up in the solve. So let's say you do terribly in your course to F2L transition. Something at the beginning happens. Your first F2L pair is terrible. At the beginning of F2L, everything's terrible and you're doing terribly at the beginning of the solves. Now, when this happens, don't give up. Just carry on, because you don't know what's going to happen next. You might get a PLL skip or anything that's lucky, so just don't give up. Don't make it a DNF. So, solve in a position that you find best as well. Now, if you see like someone solve the cube just on the table, they probably do that because they find it the most comfortable. Some people would bring the cube down. Some people, including me, would stand up whilst they're solving. So whichever position you find the most comfortable with, solve it. You don't need to copy the position which lots of other cubers solve. Like I know lots of other cubers solve it sitting down, but I solve it standing up. But just whichever position you find the most comfortable, solve it in that position. Now, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to smash that thumbs up button for me and subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you for watching and enjoy your competitions!